Tiger Funeral is the most mysterious of all the Ten Shadows Shikigami. What exactly did this thing do? Let's talk about it, but spoilers beware. Alright, first of all, shout out to Toji for asking me about this today, and he says, what are your thoughts on Tiger Funeral's abilities? Could it be focused on barrier or anti-domain techniques? For example, if Megumi were to get into a situation where he was in someone else's domain, perhaps he could summon Tiger Funeral in order to cast Simple Domain for him. Maharaga can adapt, Round Deer can heal, perhaps Tiger Funeral was for barrier techniques and anti-domains. So this is interesting, and that is a really cool idea, especially because we know that Shikigami can serve specific functions like that. However, I don't think that Tiger Funeral's ability was in that realm, only because we did get to see it, if briefly. So for anyone that needs the refresher, Tiger Funeral was a part of Merged Beast Ajito, which was a totality summoned by Sukuna in his fight against Gojo. And Ajito was a fusion of Nue, Orochi the Snake, Round Deer, and of course, Tiger Funeral. So we can kind of look at what Ajito did and figure out which pieces came from which Shikigami, which might give us an idea of what Tiger Funeral's abilities were. So let's break this down. And first of all, Ajito's foundational Shikigami is Nue. That is the one that it was based upon that the other ones were mixed into. And this is obvious, right? Because Nue is the head of Ajito, plus all of the feathers running down the arms. So next up, we've got Orochi, right? The snake. And this one is clear as well, because we can see Orochi's tail is a part of Ajito, which it used as a weapon, right? So next up, we've got Round Deer. And this one is a bit less obvious because there's no aesthetic things on Ajito that point to Round Deer, but instead what it brings to the table is RCT, because Round Deer has the ability to heal, and Ajito had that capability as well. So all that leaves us with is Tiger Funeral, right? So what did it bring to the equation? Well, as we can see, there are tiger stripes here. There are also clawed hands and feline-esque feet. Plus, Nue is a bird. This looks nothing like a bird, right? So I think Tiger Funeral is responsible for this general body type. Tiger Funeral might have looked a little something like this, and would have been a Shikigami that was just there to serve your general martial purposes. Whenever you really needed to throw down or throw hands, perhaps you summoned it, which in my opinion would make sense since tigers generally symbolize like great strength, agility, ferocity, and courage, and no other Shikigami like really, besides Maharaga of course, serves an actual like combat purpose. So those things paired with the aesthetic way Ajito looked makes sense to me. Now, does that mean it couldn't have had some barrier or anti-domain functionality as well? Maybe. I just think if so, we likely would have seen Suguna use that, but y'all let me know your thoughts.